Hello guys. Welcome back to the stream. Oh, you all having a great day? Hello guys. Welcome back to the stream. All right, the market opens in 30 more seconds. We'll start on a 50-minute chart. 15 more seconds. We'll start the day with trade day. Four seconds more to go.
Market is
all right.
Order filled. Order filled.
Uh-oh. This could get blown.
Order filled.
All right, there you go. One gone.
Order filled. Order filled.
Got it, 2. Push 1. I'm on a 50-minute chart right now. The candle pretty much doji. Well, 2 down is going to be 2 down. See if we can push one more. We can have one more. Wow, looks tough, guys. Looks tough. We're literally at that 23K, guys. We actually hit 23K this during the Asian market, back again, and we are getting that pullback, which not a great looking candle here for sure. Down to 98990 right now. I'm looking for a little push, but it's having a little bit of a hard time. We'll see if we can actually carry one more leg here to the upside, back into this retest of this high, 23,028. Looks tough so far. Looks tough. I may have to close this. We gotta keep pushing. We gotta keep pushing here, guys. We just hit this 23K. Let's see if we can actually get another leg to the upside. I'm on a 15-minute chart, by the way. Not a bad looking. Just one more push is all I need. One more push. One more push. I'm really looking to see if we can actually retest the high 40. I'm on a 15-minute chart, by the way. This candle looks pretty doji. Indecisive. Sort of a price action here, trying to see if we can actually carry on from this 23K. Looking for a little push to the upside, but it looks tough. Pushing it down on a 15-minute candle. Looks like a push, but just never know, guys. We could see a pullback here too. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a pullback. The 50% retracement here at 986. We are pulling back here now. Damn, guys, horrible. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and stick to one trade at a time. So instead of trying to have a couple of positions, I'll stick to one trade at a time and try to be in one contract. I'm just gonna move back to MAQ, by the way, once this trade is over. So it kind of at least give me a time to kind of scale into my position too. All right, guys, we're getting a nice little push to the upside here. All right, guys, one up. Down to two contracts now. Let's see if we can actually push one more. Try to get this bad boy up here. Retest of the 30. Is that what it's going to do right now? Guys, not bad. No bueno. Not bad, everybody. Thank you guys for being here. Hope you all had a great weekend, everybody. Alec, Caprac, what is up? Andreas, Genbrick, good afternoon. How are you? Ellie, 415, Zero Cool, what up? Andreas again, Vinny Lee in the house, Donna, Aerobic Fitness, what is going on? Nice, you had a nice lake day. Did you actually fish? Or it's just a nice little lake day on a sunny beach? Thanks to everybody for being here tonight. The market opened to the upside. Actually, no, I lied. Market actually down about 0.23. That's 0.25% down. Pulling back here right now, really. Pulling back. Very indecisive here, guys. What a doji. We could see this thing pull back here as well. I'm still looking for a little bit of a push. We're just not getting that at the moment. Looks like a bit of a resistance. hanging in that 23,000. Just can't get above this 23, guys. Every time we try to do that, we keep getting a pullback, which is not great, not a good sign. But let's see what happens now. Here's Joni. Hey, what is up, bro? Oh, really? What do you mean? Like to the downside? What happened with the crypto? 7K? Like, you must have been in by so much. How can you be down so much? Alright, guys, let me just move back to the 5 minutes to kind of have a better understanding of this price action right now. I'm on a 5 minutes chart. Let's just move back to 3 minutes here. Getting a little bit of a... Well, this is still not a bear flag. Just a little bit of an exhaustion here in this 22. Kind of feels weak. And that's what I think it is happening at the moment. Let me just try to add some volume. One sec. Let me just try to add the volume. Where's the indicators? Where's indicators? How do you add the indicators? Indicators, volume, view up, volume, moving average, volume, volume. I do also need EMAs too on this. Let's add EMAs. EMA moving average, condition 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll add 5. I think 4 should be enough. First one is 9. Second, we'll have 20. We'll have 100. And we'll have 200. There we go. Getting a little pullback here. Where's the VWAP, by the way? Where's the VWAP? Oh no, this is the volume. Where's the VWAP? There we go. Alright, so we'll change the color of the VWAP here to yellow. I always like to have yellow on the VWAP, which is great. And 9 EMA is also important too, so I'm gonna have 9 EMA on a red, if you will. Nice. There we go. So we got 9 EMA and the VWAP here on side by side. We also got some other EMAs as well. So we're just pushing the candle underneath the VWAP here. So a little bit of an exhaustion. We're seeing the market pull back here. Are we going to pull back into this 970? This the next support. It's pretty interesting now. I'm definitely losing my drawdown because this is a trailing drawdown accounts. So ideally I should have taken my profits down, well, up in that 17, but so far I will just leave it there. Let's just move back to the 15-minute chart. We can still see this thing push to the upside, I think. We could certainly start to see that. What's the just yeah, never do that. Here's Johnny. That's, yeah, man, I'm sorry to hear that for sure. Just one of those things you should never do. Never try to do stuff like that. There's so many weirdos out there. Just gotta be careful. Just make sure you guys know what you're doing with these. Never trust. Never trust these people. And how's everybody else doing? Yes, Johnny's having a tough time for sure right now. I hope you get better, bro. Honestly. The market kind of stuck here in this range. I'm still going to wait a little bit for a little bit of a bounce. Hey, what is up, Zimbabwe? Lazy eyes. Let's take a look. The gold is not really doing anything. The crude oil actually is starting to pull back here, back down. Indecisive candle. We'll see if we can actually... Oh, what is going on here? It does say I'm up 205. Interesting. How this is the case. Because something weird going on right now. Let me just try to refresh my my browser. Oh! Yeah, it just kind of froze on me, right? Alright, you know, I may... Hold on 1 second. Let's see if I can actually push this to the upside. Are we actually going to get a little breakout of this? Little bad boy. This could be a little break to the upside. Right? We could see this to break out. Let's try to take it off here. Man, it's tough. We just got it back above the view up, so I'm kind of thinking maybe we try to break out and try to retest the high here before we start to get some sort of a pullback maybe. That's what I'm kind of thinking at the moment. We'll see, guys. 23. Yeah, I had a great weekend, but I don't feel that great for some reason today. It's weird. It's just one of those days. It could always get better. I kind of feel like this is the kind of a week where I need a longer weekend. And I like to see the market close kind of like 2 or 3 more days and then try to reset. Alright guys, we're getting a little pullback, a little bit of rejection here. 23k. I think this 23k to 23k, a very tough level to break to the upside. We keep flirting in this zone. This could get very interesting for sure. I'm still leaning more to the upside, a little more push, try to retest the 19 before we maybe try to see a pullback, sweep the high, and try to pull back down. Maybe we try to fill the gap here to the downside, 909. It's kind of slow at the moment. I might try to close this because I don't want to lose any more drawdown because this is a trailing account. So I don't want to lose any drawdown on this account. So I like to make sure. I mean, as long as I try to take these profits off the table at this 23K 10 in the 10 zone, then I should be fine. But there we go. I'm just losing about $200 on this trailing. Now look to see if we're gonna get a bounce. Hey, Kelvin Francis, what is going on? Good to see you, brother. Here's Johnny. Oh dear. Kim, what up, Kim? Calm Vibrance as well in the house. Henry in the house as well. Dubs Trader, everybody, welcome back, guys. Good to see you all back. I was a little concerned about this pullback. Not really down crazy, but I'm definitely losing my drawdown, right? Because this is a trailing account on a trade day, and definitely not helping for sure. Maybe I should put a tighter TP, if you will, so I don't have to, you know. I mean, I can always re-enter later, but maybe it's better off try to put a tight TP so I can kind of like not lose the drawdown anymore. So right now I'm pretty much I'm up overall, but I'm sure I'm pretty down on the drawdown. I probably have lost already $200-300 on a drawdown, so that doesn't help on a 2K drawdown account. So repeat, Alex, just wait for a day. It's gonna take you a little bit of time. This Take Profit Trader, one of the drawdown with Take Profit Trader is once you pass and once they send you an email that you've passed, it takes them 1 day to put your account to the Pro tab, and then it takes them another day to get you the credit. So I don't like that idea. And like I said earlier on the Saturday when we had a live streaming, I'm pretty sure they're not doing that on purpose, but a lot of people actually forget that you actually get credit, they end up paying for the activation. Poet Pablo, hey, what up? Stuck at work on Sunday night. What is going on there? Good to see y'all back, guys. Always great to see everybody here in the house. We have hey, Siddharth, what is going on, Siddharth Kudiella. Guys, we're getting a little bounce. I don't think I'm going to be expecting major move. I'm just going to try and play one at a time. One trade at a time. You know, I'm not going to try and play like a couple of positions. Just try to be one trade at a time and try to be with one mini contract tonight during the Asian market. Try to reduce the damage. I don't want to get into a situation where I lose and have a bad day, because this is the start of a fresh new week, right? So I think it's very important that I try to stay either break even or up today. So that gives me that sort of a, you know, motive to kind of do better. as we get into the Monday. Hello, Bill. What is up? Versa, what up? Rip Alex. Before I fly to Asia. Oh, really? Where are you going, Rippy Alex? Flying to Asia. Where? Korea, Japan, Thailand, Hong Kong, China. Where is it? Let me know. Bill, what is your drawdown? My drawdown, I would say, I think this is a 2K drawdown on a 50K account size. This is the trade day I'm trading right now. And this is a trading drawdown. I probably have about about 1,700 drawdown remaining on this. Even though I'm up overall in this account, I'm probably down because of trading. I'm getting a little pullback here, guys. Getting a little pullback. I'm just gonna try and hold this until it breaks. What is up, Jaboni? Big man, what up? Oh, big man, 5 contracts. Five contracts for Big Matt in the house. That's tough. To be 5 contracts, it's tough. Especially at the open, it's not easy. Not easy, but only a few handful of traders could actually do that. One of them is Big Matt in the house. 3 weeks in Manila. Nice, man. Nice. Are you gonna be trading in Manila too, or are you kind of like no trading at all for 3 weeks in Manila? Nine cons? What are you talking about? 9 cons? What, on NQ or actually MNQ? That's a pretty serious contract size there. Yeah, just be careful, guys, man. It's not easy to be. I mean, I'm happy that it kind of worked out, but it can also put you in trouble too. So, oh, mini, oh my, go big or go home. Not sure if TPT will let me trade there. What are you talking about? Are you not allowed to trade? That's a joke. Alright guys, this is a little bit of a pullback here. I mean, I guess 1 second. We're getting a push. I'm only in 1 contract now, so. Oh really? Philippines not allowed? That's a joke. One of the finest and one of the most beautiful country around the world. The Manila. Not allowed to trade. That sucks. Hey, Flawless Trader, what is up? Loading 650Ks with funding ticks? Yeah. Give them a try for sure. Slow market at the moment. We're down about 0.25% overall in the market right now. A Flawless Trader. Here's my link for funded picks for my code too. if you want to support the stream. The market is kind of slowed down here. I'm starting to wonder if this is actually going to hold on 1 second. Wow, what a slow market right now, guys. It's tough. Yeah, I kind of wonder if we are actually going to get some sort of a surprise candle move. Oh, Victor. Victor is in the garage trading with you. I have 9 trackers trading with you. Let's go to... Oh, dear. That's a lot of pressure. Definitely a lot of pressure. I'm just taking a look at my Discord right now. The market seems weak, guys. I don't know what to tell you. It's I'm still here with 1 contract. Just imagine if I had 3. That would have been a lot of pressure for me. Now, we are breaking here from the 9 EMA. We've got the next EMA here at 969. I'm not really sure. And if this is going to be a slow grind, I'd like to see this thing get above the VWAP here. If not, then I may probably think about exiting this trade. Try to come back, reload. We're just pushing down here, guys. I don't like this, you know? Like, we just keep hoping, and then all of a sudden the market starts to grind to the downside here. But one more step, I'm gonna hold on to this. Try to see if I can actually hold on to this. My risk here would be down into the 956 at most. At most. I'm on a 5 minutes chart, by the way. I'm looking for a little break to the upside. Maybe we'll see if this market, this candle closed. Before it kind of closed, if we can actually create a doji candle, and then the next candle kind of try to push back above the pivot here, then we may get a chance of a little push. We'll see now. It's it almost kind of looked like it wants to break the downside, but hey, just never know. Let's just wait for. I'm gonna wait for the next candle. And I'd like to really see this thing doji, like not a bearish candle. If I get another red candle close on this, that could definitely put me in trouble. But as long as we can be in a green candle, before we can close this, then it should be fine. Back here above the VWAP. Back here above the VWAP, guys. We are struggling to get above the VWAP, by the way. Hey, Miroski, how's it going? Alright guys, the market's sitting at 988. It's trying to really decide. I mean, we didn't really have a bearish candle, the previous one, so it's not really too bad at the moment. Let's see if we can actually try to get above the VWAP here. I'd like to see a nice little push here, back above the 23K. It'd be nice if we do that right now. Yeah, Japan open in another 1 hour and 30 minutes. At this point, I'm not really going to try and add to my position. We'll stick to one. It's too risky at the moment. And I'm going to try and close this position at 23K as well. Can actually get a little push. Definitely struggling. I'm on a 5 minute chart. Hey, Vincent Tran, what is up? Thank you guys for being here tonight. Yeah, I mean, it's really tough to say if it's going to get a bounce or not at this point. We're just barely trying to get above the VWAP. Let's push. Oh dear. Alright guys, I may try to load in, where's this? Where's Top X? Sorry, not Top X. Top Step. We got so many firms out there right now. It's so confusing sometimes. Confuse the name. 129. I guess I'm gonna try and use this. Try to see if I can actually load in. I'm gonna trade here with Top Step X. Sorry, not Top Step X. What am I saying? Why am I getting confused all of a sudden? All right, guys, I'm gonna look for a little bounce into 2308. All right, guys, I'm risking about 250 on this. I'm looking for a little bounce. All right, there we go. So we are just barely trying to stay above the VWAP. Just got a little pullback here, but I'm kind of thinking maybe this could be the short-term bottom here right now at 978. We'll try to, we already pushed, we got rejection of that 16. We're calling back down again, but we found a nice little support at 978. Maybe push a little more, try to retest the high before we try to smack it again and try to push it down to fill the gap to the downside. Or we just keep going to the upside. If we can actually break the 23,060, I think we definitely, 23,030, then we definitely have a lot more room to the upside. Maybe try to crawl back up overnight into the 23,100, I guess. For right now, this is what I have in plan. Let me just get rid of the drawing here. We're pulling back right now as we speak.
Order filled.
All right, guys, my limit orders are getting filled as we speak as well. I'm on a 3-minute chart on a top step X, and I've also got one more open position. That's the trade day, intraday account. That's the 50K account on a trade day. So I'm trading the trade day right now, as well as the top step. And top step is XFA. That's a funded account. So what is up, Vincent Trent, Fiber, Spice Gold in the house as well. Solo. We got a lot of new names, by the way. Thank you guys for being here. If this is first time in your stream, I hope you're having a great day. Let's see if we can actually get a little bit of a push to the upside here. I'm really looking for a retest of this level now here. I would really love to see that. I hope this isn't going to be something like this. That's bad. A little bit of rejection. Peso XFA is the top step funded account, and that's the end of day drawdown. But the intraday is intraday drawdown, and that's a trade day firm with an intraday drawdown. Hey, MP M Plakmac, what is going on, bro? Thanks for your support to the stream. Thanks for being a member as well. Is market trying to pull back here, back down? It's kind of slow at the moment. I don't like this sort of a price action, kind of chopping, and all of a sudden we could start to see this and crawl back down again. Just gotta be a little bit careful. Let's see if we get a push. We're still sitting underneath the view up here, right? So just gotta be careful. We had a nice little beautiful candle at the open. And that was literally about 80 points move. Right? This is the 80 points candle right here at the top. And this is the bottom. This was an 80 points move. And right now the price is kind of sitting right in the middle of a 50% retrace. So it's kind of chopping too. So let's see if we can actually try to get out of this. And yeah, this could be like an orb play as well. Little tight, what do you call this? A range bound too. And we are sitting right in the middle. Technically, I should have been in this trade, but I was already in this trade right before, well before we actually started to chop around. I was looking for a little bounce over here. We took a bounce. I forgot to, well, not I forgot. I didn't take my profits off right here. And the market started to pull back. And then I kind of got stuck in this trade, really. So I'm still in this trade right now. All right, guys, here we go. I'm on this trade at 23. I've got 2 open positions. I've got trade day and I've also got XFA, both as an open position. 2 to the long side, 1 mini, and I've got 7 micro contracts. Oh, facial, yeah, I mean, pretty much I did the same thing. I was up and then I'm down. And now I'm just barely hanging on there. I'm looking for a little bounce. But we're just barely above the VWAP. At least we're above the VWAP, so that's a good thing, I guess, right? Yeah. Barely holding the view up right now. Very interesting. See how choppy this price action is right now. Like right at this point is pretty much anybody's guess where it's gonna go. And because I'm already in a trade, I'm just gonna hold on to this. And I've got 2 open positions once again on a trade day and XFA. We'll look to see if we get a bounce of this level now. I think the market definitely having a little bit of a hard time trying to get above the 23K. Little pulley back here. It's a slow grind to the downside. I think the market's going to try and take somebody out. And try to push the others up. Try to push back up again. Try to flush people out. It's 988 right here. So if I had to get into a trade right now, I wouldn't enter. But the fact that I got into this trade a little bit earlier and I kind of got stuck in this trade, and that's why I'm long right now. So, but if I didn't have any position, if I was going to enter something right now, I wouldn't have entered. Hey, Timmy Phillips, what is up? Gold actually getting a little bounce. Gold is getting a little bounce. Let's just take a look at the gold here. The gold bearish, I think. The gold bearish. Now, but the thing is, we actually got a nice little bounce from that 42. Well, we have a major level of resistance here at 43. And we're so far away from the VWAP too. Literally no volume at all. Bit oversold down into 41 in the RSI. So we may get a little dead cat bounce, but I'm gonna wait and see how gold play out right here at this level 41. I'm gonna look to see actually we crack underneath that and try to push all the way down again. Or we may try to get a little bounce back into the EMA here, and the VWAP would come down. They'll meet at some point at 45, and then the market starts to crawl back down again. Sorry, the gold. I'm not really very bullish in gold, I'll be honest. All right, guys, we're getting a little pullback here at the bottom of this channel. We're sitting right above the bottom end of this channel. Looking like a pullback here. A bad rejection of the VWAP again. Yeah, slowly, we're trying to stay away from the VWAP here in the overall market, which is not a great sign. We'll see though, we're at the bottom end of this channel. So as long as we can hold this as well, this could get a chance.
Order filled.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Order filled. Order filled.
There goes, I'm adding to my position. And I'm gonna look to take my profits along the way on a bounce. So I'm gonna try and scalp this. So right guys, I'm gonna try and scalp this trade. And let's look to see if we can actually get it back into the 23K. So I'm scalping right now as we speak. Any given bounce, I will trigger my TPs. And I'm gonna put my hard stop here at, hold on 1 second. 600 and look to reload. All right, this is what I'm gonna plan to do. All right, guys, I'm with 18 contracts on this XFA. I'm really trying to scalp this. I don't know if I'm going to be getting that though. We'll see if we can actually get a nice little push. I'm really only about 4 or 5 points is all I'm looking for. Let's see if we get it, guys. Very, very slow price action at the moment.
Order filled.
It would be really nice if we can actually get back above the VWAP here. That's going to trigger a lot of my TPs. Will be really nice if we can actually do that right now, right here. I only need about 2-3 points here, guys, to be above the $200
Order filled.
on this trade. That's looking pretty good, guys. Let's try and push this. Try to get into the 98, guys. Look at that, guys. Look at that moving. All right, guys. Let's see if we can actually move this to the upside. I'm gonna trail my stop here now into the 982. I'm risking $100 on this trade. One more push. We're just retesting the VWAP here at 993. I like to see 2 more points to the upside, and then there we go. And that'll be really nice if we can actually do that. 2 more points here, guys. Definitely doable here. 2 more points to the upside should do it. Should give me what I need right now. Let's get it above the VWAP now. The market definitely had a good rest in the weekend. Time to pump this thing back up again. Really only looking for 2 more points. That's really all I'm looking for right now. Actually, no, I lied. I'm just looking for 4 more points here. Oh dear, guys, we already got a rejection of the VWAP. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna move my stop. I already took 5 off the table, but looks like a little pullback here. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna move. Oh man, guys, look at. Oh, I just got stopped out. Damn it. I just got stopped out. Look at that. Just barely. All right, 1 second. I'm down about 360 now.
Order filled. Order filled. Order
I'm
filled.
back up again.
Order filled.
Reloading. This looks pretty dumpy though. Better be careful.
Order filled.
Guys, I'm 17 contracts right now. I just taking too much risk here. Oh well, it is what it is. Moving on from this. We'll see if we can actually get something out of this right now. This is going to be important. Definitely going to be an important one. Oh, guys, we are getting a pullback here, unfortunately. Oh, dear. Not good, guys. Not on this exit phase. 1 second.
Order filled. Order rejected.
Alright, guys. I'm with 20 now. Fully loaded in. This fed a balance now. Alright, I'm gonna take a risk. I think this will get blown. If this trade day account will get blown if we get another leg to the downside. Because I've got 2 contracts now on this one, so this is not gonna look good to do that. It looks like it's gonna flush it down or what now? Hold on a second, let me just move it down. Just a bit of tight stuff in this. Let me just exit this. Let me just flatten this.
Order filled.
I don't wanna unnecessarily wreck this account. So I exited my trade day. I'm just sticking to the XFA for now. You know what? Oh man, it looks pretty ugly. Oh, 1 second.
Order filled.
Just reload. Just reloading back one again. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna fill the gap, yeah. Unnecessarily got stuck on this one. What the step in the volume too, pretty high. Slow grind, I mean, and there's plenty of times over in the beginning. Let's see. Market's looking for a little more push, I think, to the downside. Is that what it is? We got a next EMA here, 50-day EMA here at 961. We got a 2 very bearish candle So we just broke out of this channel too. So we really can't get above this channel back again right now. Then I think this overall market is just trying to push it down. We hit the high at 23,028, and we are right now sitting at 967. That's literally about 40, 60, 60, 70 points down from the top. Oh man, this is not looking good at all right now. Anything's possible. Looks like it wants to dump here to the downside here, guys. We're just retesting the EMA here. EMA retest here. Let's see what happens now to the market. Let's see if this market has what it takes to get a little bounce now. Retest this EMA. It doesn't look very good, to be honest with you. Let's see if you can actually get a nice little push. This green candle is going to be a very important one. We just opened a new candle. I'd love to see this thing get above the 974 and try to get back into this channel that we talked about, how important it is, at 980. If we can't do that, I think, yeah, man, I think this definitely will try to fill the gap here to the downside, unfortunately. And that's going to suck, obviously, because I'm an open position both on trade day and XFA. We just retested the 960 on that EMA. We got a nice little bounce, but still, this bounce isn't enough to kind of justify. So I just need one more push if we can. Try to get above this 972. It'll be really nice if we do that right now as we speak. It's definitely tough to be in this trade right now as you speak. It's really tough, guys. It's not easy because this is on a funded account, and this is definitely an important account to me too. So I really can't afford to be down pretty significantly on this. So I'm really trying to manage my risk here, and I kind of took this EMA here 960 as sort of like my last level of defense. Yeah, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna trail my stop now to 961. All right, guys, we are trying to retest the 90 EMA here and trying to get back into a key level of channel, the support. Sorry, right now it's a resistance, but oh. Let's see if we retest the VWAP here. All right, guys, we are retesting the channel 979, 980. We got a view up here at 989. They're pretty much about 10 points away from where the market is. Guys, we are getting a little bounce. Let's say this is a sustainable bounce. Trying to get above this channel, which is going to be very, very important here. All right, guys, we are getting that. We are getting that, guys. We are getting that. Oh dear, we are getting that bounce, guys.
Order filled.
All right, guys, we're getting a nice little bounce. Nice, guys. This is moving. This is moving, guys. This is moving. All right, guys, I'm gonna try and take more off the table if I can. The bounce. All right, guys, here we go. Yes, I'm gonna take. I'll be down to 10 now. I'm down to 10 contracts, by the way. I'm moving my stop here to 974. That's at the bottom end of this candle. Okay, I'm still looking for a bounce back into the 23K. One second. All right, actually, I'm gonna move my stop here to 970. That's just underneath the candle, the previous candle low. I'm just trying to give some little bit more room, just in case. So off you go now. We're at the view up. I'm gonna look to see a little bit of a bounce back into the 23K. I think the retesting 23K is gonna be psychologically very important. And that's, I think, will give us a little bit of a directional move in the market. Bounce off that 960 was critical level. We knew it, we talked about this, and I said, you know what, this 50-day moving average, this next EMA is going to be critical and vital to give us a little bit of a clue, a little bit of a directional move in the market, and we've got it. We've got that bounce off that 960, guys. How important can that be? It's a lot of pressure to hold on to this freaking trades. Funded accounts that's so crucial, so important for you as a trader, and definitely have a lot of pressure holding this trade with 20 contracts at risk here. There's a lot of pressure, guys. A lot of pressure, I can tell you that much. So right now, the risk is pretty much near to none at this point. Really, I mean, how much am I going to lose out of this trade right now? If you get a pullback here back into the set 970, I'm only risking about $100. So I feel a little bit more comfortable staying in this trade right at this moment. Let's see if we can actually get a bounce into the 23K. That's going to be a big psychological level there, 23K, and let's see if we get a bounce off that level too. We hit the high at 23.25, 23K 25. We'll see if we can actually retest that high. That'll be nice if we do that. If not, it's fine. I mean, if we can actually get into the 23, I'll be happy. To be honest with you, I'll be down to like 6 or 4 contracts at this point. And then I'm going to trail my stop into the 975 where my entry is. And hey, I'll just let it ride. If you get a pullback, then it's going to stop me out of the break even at this point, and I'll be down to like 4 contracts. So I really don't have anything to lose on this. And I think I should be able to get above the 200 bucks. That's the count it as a day. Because I do think I need only about a few more days, maybe a day or two to get the payout on this one. So definitely an important trade, important accounts that I'm in. All right, guys, little pullback here at the VWAP. Are we gonna get a bounce? We tested this VWAP how many times, guys? So many freaking times here. Probably about 10 times now. And we kept getting rejection of that level, but the fact that we got a nice little bounce off that 960, and I could be wrong on this. I could really be wrong on this, but maybe this is the moment where we get a little bit of a bounce. Maybe if we get a rejection, we may get a rejection after getting a little push, maybe into the 23K, and then get a rejection of that level at 23K, and then start to pull back again. But the fact that we got a nice little pop over from this 960, beautifully respecting this EMA, gives me a little bit of a clue that maybe we get a little bit more push here. Charles Jolie, hey, what is up, bro? Welcome back to the stream. Vincent Tran, Andreas, Yeli, Erika. Everybody, welcome back. Dan Baby Dreams. That's a long name, by the way. We get a nice little push here, guys. Bill in the house, long shot in the house. K-Spec 2001, everybody, welcome back. Good to see y'all back here in the stream. Asia market, guys, just so you know.
Order
If you guys are new to the stream, I trade every day, go live during the Asian market at 6 p.m. Eastern time, guys, just so you know. Tremy Phillips, hey, what is going on? A1 Stick in the house as well. Faisal, Flawless Trader, Fiber, Spice Goldie, Stella Planse, Miroski, Big Man in the house, Siddharth, everybody, guys. Good to see y'all back here. Booyah! Poet Pablo in the house as well, guys. Thank you, Poet Pablo, for being a member of the stream, and thank you for your support to the stream as well. It's always amazing, and I thank you, everybody, for your support to the stream, for being a member. I always call out the member, by the way. Bill, I mean, the courage to be patient in that trade just shows how disciplined you are. Sometimes, Bill, sometimes. Okay, this is up again. So it's trying to push back up again on this one. So let's see if I can actually take my profits here. Back into the XFA here, guys. Let me just do a little math here. So 300, 200. I could be up over 200 bucks right now as I speak. So I might as well try and take some off the table if I can. This is going to be a little push to the downside now. The VWAP retest here at 989. I'm going to take one more off stable. I'm down to 6 contracts, by the way. I'm moving my stock to the break even now. And I think that's it. We'll wait to see if we can get a little bounce. And if this is going to be rejection of this level now, then I get stopped out on this trade. And I'm going to flatten this. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to flatten this right now. We are just above the VWAP, by the way. I want to get out of this trade on this trade day. Oh, keep holding. We'll see how far we can go on this one. And by the way, I want to let you guys know that 180 viewers that we have here in the house in the stream right now are all pure my fellow traders who's been here for a long time. My algos are absolutely dead, by the way. Obviously, you guys are aware. You guys are aware what happened. So my algos are absolutely dead. So this 180 that we have right now, the viewers, are all my fellow traders from my Discord, from everywhere else. And I thank you guys for being here again tonight, guys. You guys are going to make this channel stronger ever again. Forget the algos.
Order filled.
All right, guys, we're getting a nice little push. This account is, I think, over 200 bucks, which is great. Guys, I'm down to 2 contracts now. Super duper. Just does not get any better than this. I'm down to 1 now. Guys, I'm going to flatten this trade right here. Right here, this is over 240, so I'm going to log this in so I can request the payout maybe the next day or 2. So I'm going to try and trade another one here that's over 1,600 bucks in profits, looking to see if I can actually get into a trade, but not right now. Let's just move back our focus into the trade day for a moment. Nice little bounce, guys. What a beautiful entry, guys. I mean, it's incredible. Sometimes you have to stretch yourself, and I did that. This is an amazing entry, guys. Just does not get any better than this 967 entry. Amazing. If you guys caught this trade, great for you guys. We are now retesting the 23,020, getting pretty close to that level right here. I'm gonna also close this one. I'm gonna try to close this trade. And I'm gonna move back to M&Q so I can kind of like try to scale in to my trades. Thank you guys for being here as well. If you guys are enjoying what you guys see, having a lot of fun here tonight, and if you want to support the stream, please take a moment to smash the like, everybody. Subscribe as well if you are new to the stream, and please I was gonna say something I forgot. Anyways, thank you, everybody. I keep forgetting lately. I don't know why. I've really got a short memory, which is good and bad. I mean, the great thing about this is that if you get into bad trades, a couple hours later you completely forget about it. So that's great. Alright, guys, we just tapped over 23k, which is a very important psychological level now. And let's see if we can actually keep pushing here to the upside. Actually, you know what? No, I lied. I'm gonna close this position right here. Guys, anybody know if Patrick's Twitter account is back now? We are barely trying to stay at this 23K. Struggling a little bit now. Here. Oh, what a bad drawing. My apologies, everybody. That's a horrible drawing. Excuse me. This level here. This is going to be an important one. Are we going to try and push this thing over? It almost really kind of feels like it wants to, but we'll keep an eye on this one. It's breaking out under 15 minutes, so I like that. This is the 15 minutes breakout. We broke out of this level. Let's use this as a baseline, and we just move back to the 3 minutes again. I like this. Okay, so I'm gonna use 23.12 as a final take profit here in that initial high. Maybe we retest that level here. What am I doing here? We try to retest that here and give us a little bit of a double top. And if we continue to break out of this double top here, then yeah, this is obviously a breakout, and then we continue running to the upside. Now I can confidently try to move my stop here to the 983. I would say right underneath the VWAP. One second. I think let me just take a look at the chat. Oh, guys, we're getting a little pullback. Rejection, am I in a trade? Oh, one second, let me just flatten this straight here.
Order filled.
That's a bad rejection. One moment, guys. John, you're long. I'm waiting for 23.20. Oh dear, we just got a little bit of rejection of that 6. I got out of my trade. Really didn't lose much, but I mean, I'm gonna try and use M&Q, by the way. I'm moving back to M&Q so I can kind of scale into my trade. Give me a better chance of getting a better entry, average entry. Oh, it's tough. It's a weird price action here, guys. It almost kind of felt like, you know, it's a beautiful bounce of the 961, but now we're getting a big rejection of that 23K. So let's just wait and see what this market does, guys. Usually, as we get closer to the Japan Tokyo Open, the market starts to give us some sort of a directional move, like a pattern. So I'm gonna wait for a pattern play now that we've already passed an hour and a half. So I think it kind of makes more sense. Well, Japan's coming up with some news as well. 5:30, that's 7:30. Japan overtime pay actuals. They've got some reports coming out right now as you speak, guys. That's
Order filled.
I'm doing a quick scalp here right now.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
A very tight trade.
Order filled. Order filled.
Risking about
Order
300
filled.
bucks on this trade right here.
Order filled. Order filled.
All right, guys, that's it. I'm looking for a quick splash show. I mean, I'll get this. We'll see. That's a lot of limit orders, like a brick wall, all stationed in that 979 to 980, 975 as well. So one quick red candle. I'm risking 300 bucks on this trade. I'm really scalping really hard right now. I'm gonna scalp this trade. So if you get a nice V-shaped bounce in this, like a slingshot bounce, then I end up losing about 300 bucks. But if you get a continuation, a push here, then I think it's going to look pretty good. So we may get a bounce into the view up too. I mean, anything can happen. Anything is definitely possible. So I'm shorting. I'm on a short side. A quick scalp back down into the 975 is my target. And the retest of the low is, initial low is where my target is. And my stop here at 991, that's the top end of this candle is where my stop is. So we'll see if now we get a little bit of a pullback.
Order filled.
Guys, we're getting a little bit of an extension. Getting a little bit of an extension. The risk is still the same, 300 bucks on this trade that I'm in right now. We are moving to the new candle. Let's see what this new candle does. We are underneath 9 EMA. We are underneath the 50-day moving average too. And we are, of course, underneath the VWAP as well. Here my stop is right above the VWAP now. And I'm risking about 300 bucks. As we speak, nothing's really changed. Hold on one second. Let me just give a little bit more just in case we get a bounce. All right, there you go. Oh, this is pushed back above the VWAP now. Looks like I'm gonna get stopped out on this one. This VWAP retest is gonna be important. 991. Oh man, what a bounce. Let's look like I'm gonna get stopped out on this one. How much am I risking? No, I can't do that. I can't risk too much. That's it. That's really all I can risk.
Order filled.
Let's try to add some more.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Right, 30. funny looking trade. Let's see if this works out. A little bit of rejection, but we could just certainly get a bounce too. Nobody knows. It's a risky trade, to be honest with you. trying to bounce off the EMA. We got another rejection of the VWAP, but we're trying to bounce off that EMA here at 985. Hey, John, Walk, what is up? Welcome back. Mark, Mac, Faisal, Mehdi El Matrebi. Hey, how's it going? Just the algos playing around? Yeah, exactly. I think that's what it is, really. Born to win. I agree. I completely agree, bro. I definitely have that in my mind. Sticking to the rule, the drawdown, I think that's very important. Good point. Born to win. Thank you for saying that. All right, guys, I'm trading my trade day at the moment, and I'm kind of down. We're getting a bit of a, I don't know if this is an algo bounce on this trade, but this could be it. You know, it could get stopped out on this trade. How was your weekend, John Walk? All right, guys, this market really choppy. Very, very choppy here. I'm actually thinking about, if we keep holding this area, I may think about exiting my trade, by the way. Oh, let's bounce. 994. I think I'm gonna get stopped out on this one, unfortunately. What if I move? Yeah, that's too tight. Just move a little bit. Alright, guys, I'm gonna exit this trade right here. Flatten my trade. All right, exited this trade. Down. Dang, guys. It's lower, high. Sorry, it's higher, low. Push back up again. I don't know. Bucket room. Yeah, no, this is trade day. This is trade day eval. The one I was trading, Top Step XFA, that's the funded account, but this trade day is an eval account. These are all new eval accounts that I bought for 59, but trading drawdown accounts. The market down about 4 points, ES and NQ both. The gold is kind of down. Actually, the gold is pulling back here, by the way. Man, is NQ pulling back now? Is that what it is? Or I'm gonna wait a little bit. I'm gonna wait a little bit to. Ugh. Yeah. By the way, the trade day. This is with no activation fee, but. I am not really sure if that renewal is. One second, let me just take a look at my email, try to see what this is. Oh, and I can't find that right now. Guys, one sec. Yeah, my code will definitely work. Dark side, if you want to support the stream for sure. Yeah, Eminem, I've got a trailing one. I've got a trailing drawdown. You could either, like, if you're one of those traders trying to look for trade one or two accounts, and if you're pretty consistent with the way you guys trade, then I would personally, if I was you, then I'd probably end up going with end of day. But I don't know. I decided to go with the trailing for now. I like these accounts. These are no activation. The only difference is trailing, but I'm doing the math. If I can actually buy 10 and if I pass 5, then hey, I think that's okay for me. I'll take it any day for sure. And I'll take it really slow. Take it really slow, one at a time. Trade day is not the kind of accounts that I'm gonna be trying. I'm not gonna try and YOLO or try to go really aggressive in the trades. With Bulanox, yes, it's a different conversation. With Bulanox, yes, I will try to go very aggressive, but with trade day, these are my trade day accounts, trade day trailing drawdown accounts. That's a 50K account size, and these are trailing, by the way. So. I guess the market kind of choppy now. This is definitely not giving us any sort of a direction to move. Just keep in mind we're still respecting the trend line, but we are not getting any direction to move right at this moment. So well, for now we're within that chop zone. Right, we got this little chop zone here. Full levels and watch. We'll see what the market does. Let's draw a little trend line here, if you will. We got this beautiful trend line here on a 50-minute chart, by the way, right? And we are respecting that so far. We're really respecting that so far. So, right? I mean, it's not a coincidence we got a bounce of these levels. It's always nice to draw a little trend line here on a 50-minute chart. And you can also use 30 minutes or 1 hour chart too, but it's not a coincidence. We got a nice, beautiful bounce of this trend line. Every trend line here was bought or broke to the downside, right? Beautiful bounce. All of these, right? So it's not a coincidence you're getting that. And we also got a beautiful rejection of that trend line too. So just move back to the 3 minute chart right now. So we got a lot of channels that I wrote it down on this one. And I think it's very important that we see where this thing go, where it's gonna break. It's gonna be hard for me to get into a trade right now until we start to see some break to one side or the other. Either we break out of this and starts to hold and starts to crawl back up, then I'll be like, okay, well, this could be running to the upside. If not, and we get a little break to the downside and this gets rejection again at this level, then I'm gonna be like, okay, well, this could be a short-term bearish, and maybe a bear flag here, pulling back into the 22,930 area, back into the bottom end of the trend line could be in the works too, right here. So I'm gonna have to wait for this channel break. And until we do that, it's gonna be hard for me to get into the trade. So far, we're kind of like neutral right at this moment. I like it more to, oh man, honestly, I like it to the downside, to be honest with you. That's me, but we still have, I guess still have to see some more clues though. It's really hard. All right, guys. I'm patiently waiting because I need to really see some direction to move here, as to give me a little bit of conviction to get into trade. It really depends, Bill. I normally live for about 4 hours during Asian market and about 2 hours doing the pre-market. I mean, I try to live stream, as much as I can. To give my viewers that lively experience, if you will, the goods, the bads, the worst, the greatest, all kinds of trades, all in one. There's really nothing to hide on my live streaming, so. Choo, boom. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum. This was me 25 years ago. 25 years ago, I should have been trading. What was it doing in the military? Hey Kevin, what is up? Case Spec 2001, what kind of dog do you have? I have a Cockapoo. Thank you all for being here. The market kind of like not even choppy at this point. I'm really looking for this one directional move, guys. One direction move is all I'm really looking for right now. And I'm gonna try and step in aggressively. But until we do that, I just can't get into a trade, unfortunately. It's tough. Yeah, this kind of feels like it's trying to push it to the downside. We still have 3 more minutes to go, so I might as well just try to be a little patient here. We've got Japan, Tokyo open in 3 more minutes, so thank you everybody for being here. If you guys like what you guys see, having a lot of fun here tonight, guys, please take a moment to smash the like, subscribe as well if you're new to the stream, and hit that notification bell as well. Always here for you guys every day, a live stream during the Asian market at 6 p.m. Eastern time. And obviously I try my level best to stream as much as I can during the pre-market, and of course the New York as well if I could. I'm here to show you guys everything in and out, the goods, the bads, every little thing that I've got here with me. All the greatest trades, the worst trades ever as well, all in one here, guys. The streams are unfiltered. All right, guys. I don't want to start to get into a short mode or long mode. I want to stay a little calm, stay a little patient on this. I want to see some direction. You know what I'm telling you? We're gonna at some point see a directional move. At some point, we are going to see that. Okay. Maybe we get a little dip to the market, and everyone's gonna freak out, and that's when it's time to go long as well. We'll see what the market does. Just gotta wait a little patiently here. This market, the Japan still open. Well, we only have like 40 more seconds to go for the Tokyo to open, so let's wait what the Tokyo does. And yeah, I mean, if this is sort of like a chop that we're gonna be getting, might as well try to short on the top and maybe long at the bottom, right? On the support levels within this channel, assuming with an understanding that these prices are going to be respecting these channels, right? So it's gonna be like a chop. Then buy the top, sell the top, buy the bottom, or pullback, whatever you guys want to call it. Anyways, guys, the Tokyo is open now, and the market really not doing anything at this moment. We just can't get above the VWAP. We're like sitting there, not doing anything, like a 1 or 2 points move up and down. So the market is definitely not giving us the sort of the price action that we need to place our orders, right? So might as well just sit and watch for now. Choppy. I mean, I don't know if you guys were here in the last streams, but I did mention about how lately it's been so difficult to trade during the Asian market on the first 2 hours of the day. It's always been tough, but then come at about 9 to 10 p.m. Eastern time, that's when the market starts to move, the Asian market. So it's a little bit of a different market structure that we're getting during the Asian market. It's a little different. It used to be like right at the open, we get this big volatility, and then it starts to fade away, it starts to slow down as we get to about 8 to 9 or 10 p.m. Eastern time. But now it's like, it's really slow the first 2 hours of the day, and then it starts to really speed up the directional move as we get to like 9 or 10 p.m. Eastern time. So that's a little bit of a change in the market during the Asia, that is. So it's been relatively tough, if you will, to trade the first couple hours of the day, which is fine with me, but it's just that and overall, I think it's just not been an easy kind of like to trade the Asian market to begin with. So just be careful. I mean, I wouldn't try to be very aggressive. Yes, I did end up getting very aggressive in this XFA, but I kind of thought about how much I'm risking on that trade as well. So, and I like the setup. I did like the setup on that trade that I had with XFA, and that's why I got into that trade. But it's tough. tell you that much. Look, what were that? Like literally right from the open, after the 2 big candles that we actually got, it's like 5 minutes after the market actually opened, we were just chopping the zone for almost about 2 hours now. So guys, I'm on a 3-minute chart, by the way. Hold on. Gold. Yeah, I mean, that's right. That's right. Impatient giving to the patient. Yeah, for sure. I don't disagree to that statement. Absolutely. Hey, TJP 1987, what is up, bro? Welcome back. Big Med, we are short. Okay. It's tough. It's tough. Hey, David. Sorry, bro. I completely forgot to call you out. Mystical Orb Trader. Gator Trades here in the house with a different name on it, so that's great. Good to see you back here again. Control Chaos. Hey, guys. Sorry, I completely forgot to call you guys out. My apologies. Control Chaos back in the house. Thank you for being here. Kevin as well. Gold. Everybody, good to see you. It's still very choppy here. It's still very choppy. It's gonna be hard for me to get into this trade right now. I've got a lot of accounts that I've got to trade and build enough to. Damn. The market's not giving me a chance to do that right now. We're above the VWAP, so that's a good news, but is this really enough to really trigger a directional move? It's gonna be hard. Hey Mustafa, what is up, bro? Welcome back. Yeah, good days are coming. Yeah, I hope, guy. I hope, bro. Good days. When is the good day? When is the good day? I don't know what the good day is for Stock Tiger. Ali 415. Hey, bro, where were you all this time? Where were you? Yes, it is 15 data. Uno quanto. Uno quanto. That's what I did. I bought a whole bunch. This is stock tag. I love buying, loading in $15 accounts so much. I bought a whole bunch, guys. Woo-hoo-hoo, baby. I love it. This market just drives me crazy, but you know, hey guys, you gotta be a little patient. Poor Pablo, you still want you want the market to stay where it is right now. Well, I think we could get that. honestly, it kind of feels like it is trying to find the footing here. It is trying to find the footing. It's trying to move to the upside. I can see the market trying to move. Like this is what I kind of feel like, you know, right? It's trying to grab more liquidity in this zone and potentially try to move, push it back up again into the 40s, you know. This is what I kind of feel like the market is trying to do. So I'm going to look for a little pullback here. Man, it's so hard to get into this trade. And it's like, it's going to move, I think, pretty fast as well. So I got my eyes on this, but I drew a little trend line here on a 3 minutes chart, by the way. And I'm kind of thinking this could be the bottom end of this trend line here. And the market is trying to grab more liquidity before it can actually start to move to the upside, at least for right now, until we try to break here. We try to break here to the downside. It's a different conversation. For right now, if we can hold this zone, try to push, then I think we go all the way back into this 100, and that kind of fall in line, because that is now the double top here. This is what I'm kind of thinking, or we bring it down all the way down to the 915. And that's about 70 points away from where we are right now. So I've got some couple trade ideas that I just showed it to you. We'll see what the market does. Boy, Pablo, thanks, bro. Thanks, bro, for your support to the stream. A little bit of a pullback here. What if I try to short this thing? Let's try to short this thing. I'm gonna give it a try and push it down. Like, it's gonna be crazy not to get a pullback here into the 987.
Order filled. Order.
All right, guys. I'm gonna add to my position.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
All right, guys.
Order filled.
So this could get blown. If we get a bounce, this could get blown. Like, I wouldn't mind doing that right now. All right. Well, let's see if we get a little pullback here. We just cracked underneath the VWAP, but who knows what this market's going to do. I'm just taking a stab at this. This could be anybody's guess. It's really 50-50 at this point. And probably the chances of me winning this trade is really 50-50. I quickly take a stab here at 987, looking for a pullback into the 980s. All right, guys, my stop here, trading to 989. I'm looking for a flush back down into the 975s, and I'll try to go long if that level holds. At least so far, I'm kind of thinking this is a chop zone. we're expecting the chop zone, so sell the top, buy the bottom. The bottom for me is kind of like in that 975 zone. If that breaks, and of course that continues downwards trend to 960 maybe. The big level of this channel is here and here, and we got a small little channel in this zone right here. So maybe we try to chop. We'll see. I think it's gonna be difficult for me to kind of wait for a setup. I'm gonna start trading, even though the probability, the chances of me getting into a winning trade may be less, but at least I'll start getting into a trade right here. Is this going to be a bounce, or are you going to get a pullback here? Where am I going to try and exit? My exit will be, honestly, in this 997. That's where my exit is going to be. Ideally, it's better if I have my stop here, but it's too much for me to kind of handle. That's too much of a pressure, so I'm just going to move. I'm going to have my stop here at 997. That's right above the previous candle high. The previous candle, the high was 995. I've got my stop here 997. I'm looking for a pullback here down into this 975s or 978 in this zone here, and then look for maybe a bounce from there. I try to go long back again. All right, let's keep an eye on this 985 here. Am I going to get cooked on this one? Are we gonna get a bounce right off this level now? I mean, ideally, we got this small channel here. We got this small channel here, and this is what I'm kind of thinking we may get into. Here. This one right here. And we can draw another one that would be right up here. So I'm kind of thinking we pull back here into this zone before we try to bounce back up again, assuming this is going to be a channel play. Let's see if this level holds now. 988. Now give us a little pullback that we need. Yeah, I mean, this is really a 50-50 at this point. It could go either direction, to the upside or to the downside. Are we going to get a pullback? Wow, is this market actually seeing our stop here? Sorry, my limit orders. Why is it not even a not even a pullback here into the 980s? Like, what's the matter? We've done that plenty of times over and over again today, as you guys can see right now. We had here pullback, we had here, here. How many times? Like literally 8, 9, 10, 11 times. 11 pullbacks we had into the 976, which is the channel, the bottom end of this channel, the minor channel that we have here. And now, as soon as Stock Tiger puts its limit orders, is this a coincidence? All right, the gold pulling back here 0.25%. Let's take a look at the gold here for a moment. Guys, whoa. Gold is just a little dump. Wow, look at this gold. Whew. I don't know. It's gonna be hard for me to get into gold trade right at this level. That's a pretty bad pullback. We're pulling back on a crude oil. That's not really good for me in this trade. Being on this trade on a short side. You see a gold pullback and a crude oil pullback. What does that tell you? Wow, not even a pullback down to 980s, guys. What is the matter? You've done that all throughout this process of a pullback. All of these were pulled back into the 975s. And yet, right now, we're just sitting there. Just do not want to do that. I'm gonna wait. Even though we're getting a big pullback here in gold, guys, gold down about 0.25%. The crude oil down about 2%. I don't know. There's gotta be something that I don't know what is going on with the gold. Honestly, I'm not really sure what the reason is for a pullback here in gold. There's got to be something. Quantari, Austin, Quantari should be working right now. It's working. It's working just fine for me. And I have not even updated my chart. I mean my, what do you call this, the version, if you will. The version is not updated. It's still working, so try to close your Quantari and try to restart. Usually it starts working back
Order
again.
filled.
All right, guys, man, all of my orders got filled. Look at that. This is exactly what I was looking for. Exactly what I was looking for. We've got it. A blink of an eye, all of this actually got filled. Blink of an eye, we got it. What we need. And that didn't really take a long time. Nicely done there. Nice. This is my trade day account. Trade day account on a Project X platform. I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna flatten this trade. All right, not bad. That's a $40 right there. I'm still down about 650 on this account, but we'll see if we can actually see. We're still respecting the trend line here. So far, I don't see a problem with the Quantar, even though my version is. I'm getting a notification from Quantar asking me to use the latest version, and I still have not done that. So it's still working just fine. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want to step into gold trade, to be honest with you. I always end up losing in a gold trade, so I'm gonna just stay away from it for now. Get a little pullback here, a little crack here underneath the trend line. I think it's very important that we respect this. Look, if the market is truly not willing to move in either direction and just play a little dirty chop kind of trade, then hey, I'm gonna have to trade the chop, you know? Alright guys, little pullback here. Alright, so if this is a pullback here, they'll probably see ourselves pull back into the 960s. And I'm gonna have to start looking to go long on a 960 on a pullback from here. It looks a little bearish to me. It doesn't kind of feel like, you know, it's gonna be like, oh, sorry, it's a bounce. I don't know. I just kind of feel like it's a little more grind to the downside. I could be wrong, but I mean, like I said, I am thinking about going long, but then I was like, you know what, this looks a little bearish to me, so holding tight here. Full tilt futures, what is up, bro? Welcome back to the stream. It's been a long time. I hope you're doing well. That's a little pullback here. I don't know, it's kind of strange. Yeah, it's a pretty bad price action right now.
Order filled. Order filled.
I'm gonna try and push it. I'm gonna try and short on a bounce.
Order filled. Order filled.
Gonna be looking for a target back down into this zone. 947 area. Looking for something like that of a play. I'm gonna look to try and short this with the other account that I'm in right now on our XFA. I'm gonna try and load in.
Order filled.
All right, so here I am right now. I'm gonna try and short this.
Order filled.
There we go. So I'm gonna be risking about 200 bucks on this XFA. And looking for a target back down to the 960, 960s, a retest of this low. And so let's see what happens now.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
You know, I hope I didn't chase this trade. I really hope I didn't chase this. I'm really only looking for $200 in this one.
Order filled.
All right, guys, pushing down. I love it, guys. I love it. Just push it down here. Just give me what I need right now.
Order filled.
All right, guys, I'm down to
Order
10
filled.
contracts. I'm down to 10 contracts. This is my XFA right here. Let's just bring it down. Come on. Come on, little girl. Come on. Let's bring it down. Let's bring it down. Push it down. Let's go. Come on. Come on, do not be disappointing. Do not be disappointing here. Hey, Control Chaos, hey, what is up? A lot of contracts sitting at 950. I would imagine for sure. We got this next EMA, the next station here at 950, 660. So, hey, Enik, what is up, bro? Welcome back. Back to Midget in the house as well. Joe and Jody Russman, Ellie 415, Bill, John, everybody, welcome back, guys. Beautiful Sunday night. Making some little decent trades. I mean, nothing really too significant, but let's just push it down here just a little bit more. Come on, push it a little bit more. Do not be disappointing. Do not get a bounce as what I think it's going to do. Give me that one more leg, a red candle here. One more red candle is all we need. No. That's not part of our understanding. Oh shit, 1 second, guys. Getting a bounce. This chop zone, the chop zone bounce is real. Gonna take a little step.
Order filled. Order
Manage my
filled.
position here
Order
again.
filled. Order filled.
Let's see. Come on, give me a little push. That's a rejection. Let's see if that's a rejection there. Tell me that's a rejection there. Missile candle.
Order filled.
Nice. Let's go. Let's go. Push it down. I killed my stop here to 983. Looking for one more flush is all really I need. Come on. Come on, don't be so mean to me like that. Just bring it down here. Let's bring it down. Let's just take it down to the next station here at 965, bro. What are you doing? Come on.
Order filled.
I'm taking some off the table
Order
here, by the
filled.
way. Alright, guys, I'm
Order
down to
filled.
10 contracts now. I just could not handle this pressure. This pressure was a little too much for me to handle. The game isn't over yet. Do we finally see a crack in this market? Bring it down to 965 is all we need. All we need. Just get it down there. Never look back again. Smack it down. Come on. Let's do it right now. Come on.
Order filled. Order filled.
Oh, Valley. You mine. Oh, yeah. You mine. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the market is back to earth again. The market is back to earth again. This is not a PW dance. This is a stock tiger exclusive dance that you guys are witnessing right now. Push it down, bring it down to 950.
Order filled.
Uh-oh. Nice. Pulling back here. Oh, yeah, we actually will fill the gap or what now? Fill the gap here? Is that what it's going to try and do? I'm greedy. I'm going to move my limit order here. I don't have to take my profits there. Let's see if we can actually get one more flush here to the downside. Is this really going to fill the gap here to the downside here? 900? Is that what it is? Oh, that's scary. Uh-oh. All right, guys. I'm going to take one down to 2 contracts now and stop at the break even, really. All right, so there we go. I got what I need. I think this could be over 200. I think at this point. Do I really have to hold on to this trade? Really? I really have to. Don't really have to. Let me just do the little math here. 171 plus 35. Oh man, I'm just $8 shy away from 200. So I'm gonna have to wait a little bit. Damn it. I'm gonna have to wait a little bit here. $27, so 171 plus 28. Do a little math. I still need about $5. I still need $5. In fact, I may end up getting stopped out on this one right now. Well, let me just place my... Oh, man. By the way, full tilt teachers, I was just kidding, bro. I was just kidding. Ellie, what is up, man? Bill, what up? Oh, little dashboard. Let's just take a look. No, you can't do that, full tilt. No, you can't do that, bro. You know how much I care about you. You know? You can't do that. Man, I only need $5, $5 more to get this going, to get it over 200, so I can walk away with this. But it looks like a little bit of a bounce right now. Little bounce over 964. I don't know. I got loading some 35 as well. Oh man, I lost the P35 count that I had. It's pretty close to pass out. Oh, sorry, pretty close to getting the payout too. What a dumbo. Stock tiger. I made some silly mistakes. 35, so I gotta load in some 35 counts while it's cheap. I used up that 50% off, so I can't have that anymore. So it's gonna be 35% for me. But hey, I'll still load in some few and try to see if I can actually get to a payout. Because I really do want to get to a payout with 35. I've never done that before. Ugh, frustrating. However, I may be getting a payout pretty soon with Take Profit Trader. Take Profit Trader getting pretty close to a payout, so that's good. And Top Step also looking pretty sharp here as well. See if I can actually get something out of this, man. Just looking for a little pullback, just not getting that. A bit annoying. Let's see if you can actually bring it down. Or am I gonna get stopped out on this one before? Let's fill my stop.
Order filled. Order filled.
Let's see if I can actually get this. I'm putting a very tight play on this right now. Looking for a quick dump. See if you get it, guys. Come on. Come on. Bring it down. 2 more points here. 2 more points is all I need. Oh. Getting a bounce instead. So 974. Yeah, it looks like we have a little bit of a support here at 963. I mean, ideally, I don't know. It's hard to say. We're still underneath all the CMAs right now, way far off from the VWAP, and we actually broken down from the CMAs. So it's really hard to say if this is a long setup here. I'll be honest. I still prefer to be on a short-sided trade and place my stop right above the VWAP. Let's see if we get a little pullback here down into the retest 965. We can do that. That's great, guys. Pulling back here, pulling back here. Come on. Come on. Bring it down. All right, guys, 970 here. All I really need is 2 points. 2 points is all I really need right now. 2 points is all I really need, guys. We are pulling back here. Come on, push it down. Push it down, come on. All right, guys, I'm gonna flatten this trade. 213, I'm gonna lock it in so I can, let me just take a look and see what let's take a look at the dashboard. I wanna quickly see what my standing is on these accounts. All right, guys, tomorrow. So I already had 4 days of trading on the Top Step combine. Sorry, not the combine, the XFA. So already traded 4 days. So end of tomorrow, I will be able to request the payout. Thank you so much. Holy moly, man. It's tough. It's tough. All right, guys. So moving back, I've already locked in this account. That's great. Moving back to... All right, guys. Trading my trade day again, back again right now. All right, here we go. So I've got 2 XFAs that I will be able to request the payout tomorrow after the market close. So that's good. So how much is that going to be? Let's just do a little math here so I can kind of like gauge how much is that going to be. So that's where's my calculator? So 2, 3, so 3. So well, it's not a big payout, but it's still something. That's $1,500 right there. That's 1,500. A little 1,500. Yep, $1,500. I'll take it. It's tough. All right, guys, we just tapped the EMA. Now the question is, are we going to be able to hold this EMA? Because we kept getting rejection of this pivot. This pivot here. So I don't know. This feels like it wants to, but maybe you get a pullback down. I'm gonna lean more to the downside. I could be wrong on this, but maybe a pullback into the 950s is what my target is. I'll look to see if we can actually do that right now. 950. Put it down. Okay, so that's what I plan to do right now as you speak. Just give me 5 minutes. I'll be back.
Order filled. Order filled.
Oh my! Oh my! Oh my guys, what a pullback here. What a pullback here into this 950s. We talked about this level so many times today. And we just triggered all the way down to the 950s here. I know, Bill. I understand that. I get that. My win rate while I'm away at my desk is actually pretty high. I don't know if you guys noticed that. And Bill definitely noticed that, which is great. Yeah, I don't know. Right now, what is this market trying to do? Are we going to actually bring it down to the 940s or push it down? We still have a chance of pulling back here. All right, guys, I'll be back after 1 hour. So we see this thing pull back into 21K. What do you guys think? All right, I'm walking away right now. I'm walking away. Watch me walk away. Walk away. Come on, give me a pullback. Come on. Anyways, wow, incredible, incredible. Yeah, what a pullback here, guys, man. This is a pretty significant one. We just kind of gave up like 20 points. 0.2%. Oh, man, we gotta feel the gap now. Yeah, this is straight day. Maybe I should have held on my, hold on to my exit pay. That would have been a big one. Too bad. Wow, what a break to the downside here. Hold on 1 second. Do we have some bad news from the Middle East right now? It looks like there's some missile launch. I don't know exactly what it is, but comment on missile launch in Telegram posts. Identify launch of missile from Yemen. To where though? Wow, look at this. Oh my, you gotta be kidding me, everybody. Everybody who's done a great trade on this pullback here, if you guys shorted the market, I mean, kudos to you guys, man. I mean, yeah, I mean, for me, it was not a big event. But if you guys did great, it's kudos to you. Good job, everyone who's done, who's got into this trade. All right, guys, I'm gonna button this trade
Order
now.
filled.
All right, try to go along now. It is the play. All right, guys, I can't trade XFA anymore because I locked in 2 accounts that I had. And if you just, this is the perfect example of the 15 minutes orb on an Asian market too. So you have here 23, 27 at the top of this orb, and you have also 39 here. So we've actually broken down, guys. Once you break this 29. You know what? Sorry, this is the 40. This is definitely very bearish, but look at this pullback here, all the way from 23,027 to down now 22,934. That's literally about 100 points move. That's 100 points move to the downside, everybody. It's not a coincidence to be getting this sort of a pullback, but we're approaching that bottom end of the trend line too. Wow, guys, look at this pullback here. Incredible. One second. Wow, look at this. Pull it back into 928 right now. Incredible.
Order filled.
I guess I'm gonna try to long this right now. Oh, my stop here at 897.
Order filled. Order filled.
Actually, you know what, guys? I'm gonna move back to the 15-minute chart, and just gonna exit this trade.
Order
This
filled.
is definitely a lot of selling pressure stepping in here, guys. Let's just go back to my quant tower here for a moment. This pullback here is unreal. Gotta be careful, guys. I would want to be a little bit cautious here. Wow, look at that pullback in gold too. The gold pulling back here down to 21 in gold. Guys, man, all of a sudden the market's moving. We talked about this again, and the market starts to move a little bit later towards the latter half of the Asian market.
Order filled. Order filled.
Reloading low again. What is going on here with this chart? Anyways, I'm back into 3 minutes chart, by the way.
Order filled. Order filled.
Well, speaks not necessarily. Like it doesn't necessarily have to the market pull back if the gold get a bounce, or if the gold get a pullback and the market starts to get a bounce. It's not necessarily always like that, right? It really depends. If Trump is halting the tariff until August, what does that mean for the market? I mean, what does that mean for the economy? If the economy is not doing well, means we get into recession. Then we may get into deflationary mode. And if we get into deflationary mode, what does that mean? Stagflation. That would mean it's no longer inflationary, it's deflationary. That means it's bad for gold. And the market pulled back because the economy is not doing as good as it's supposed to be. And now the Fed chair, the Fed will have to kind of force a massive drop in the interest rate. I hope that answers your question. Speak. All right, guys, are we going to expect to see a little bounce here now? Yeah, I mean, you're not alone on that one. Everybody lost a lot of accounts, including myself. All right, Eric, you have a great day, bro.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
JC trades. JC trades. I think ChatGPT is gonna have a better answer than I do.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Hey, thank you for your subscription, Futures ES Trader. Thank you for being here. Thank you guys. I appreciate it, everybody. Austin, hey, how's it going? M. Schutz, Raj. Using a Top Step X for the first time, how do you have an old order? Just right click on your screen and place a limit, like, you know, if you're going long, then stop by, and then right click again to put your stop. Hold on, I'll show it to you guys. I mean, right here, as you guys can see, Raj is right here. I'm long right now with 4 contracts, and I placed my stop here right at 932, and I've also placed my TP, take profit, in this 956, 960, 964. Oh, big man. Oh, big man. I really hope you're having a great day, big man. You and your truckers too. I hope everybody's having a safe day, a great day, and a great weekend too. That's really all I can ask for. maybe it's time to walk away when you're winning, you know? Have a little fun outside, a little party, barbecue. Charles Sang, yeah, I'm long right now. I'm long on my my trade day, and I'm also long with the top step as well. Hopefully we get a nice, well, not a nice, but maybe you get a little bit extension here to the upside back into the CMAs at 958 maybe. I hope this is not a pullback here. I've got my stop here at 933, so that's literally about 10-15 points. With this sort of a push that we actually got, a beautiful bounce like that, I'm expecting a little bit more push to the upside before we start to get a pullback here, but who knows what this market is going to do. It's wild, guys. It's really wild. I mean, it's not a coincidence we get this huge pullback here. This market literally lost about 70 points on its one single candle on a 15-minute chart. 15-minute chart, we lost 70 points on this one single candle. And now we got back, we retraced back over 50% now. The 50% would be in the 943. We are getting a nice little bounce from that low, that EMA low at 916. Guys, this is not moving right now. Hold on one second. It's kind of choppy at the moment. This is definitely tricky. We could see this in pullback, like all of a sudden. It's like this could happen. Okay. This market definitely is wild right now. So anything can happen. The fact that we're just sitting there over and over again kind of makes me feel like, you know, maybe the more we start to sit here, I think I'm going to start to lose my conviction that we get a little bounce in the market. So if you want to really do it, you better do it right now. We already filled the gap, by the way. That was a nice little fill, and it's kind of murky. It's half and half, really, to be honest with you. This could be a bounce, could be a pullback. You know, who knows? We just literally give everything back again, just continue pulling back down. We'll see. I'm on a 15-minute chart, by the way, to kind of gauge the bigger picture. I'm using my 15-minute chart. Alright, guys, there you go. We're getting a little bounce right now, which is great. Gonna play really tight on this one. We could just literally pull back here too. So risk reward is definitely there for the upside, but I could be wrong on this. Nobody knows. I think my last level of area of a cut and loose in this is in the 933. So if we get a pullback into the 933, I'll be out of this trade. I'm actually gonna take one off right now if I can. On one small little push, one gets triggered, and then the next, and then the next. Alright guys, one got triggered. I'm down to 3 contracts now. Looking for another few more points so the next TP can get triggered. Very risky trade. But what a pullback though. That's like a 70 points pullback in one single candle on a 15-minute chart. What sort of a pullback was that? Wow, incredible.
Order filled.
Okay. I need to push faster, you know? Come on, market. Show us the way to do this. prove me wrong, get a little bounce, back up again into the EMA. Stop playing. Okay, I'm gonna have to start de-risking this trades. Gotta be careful. The fact that it's just not moving as much as I'd like it to be, kind of makes me a little concerned about this overall market right now. It looks definitely very bullish in a sense. We got a nice, beautiful V-shaped bounce off that low. What a beautiful entry again, by the way, guys. Holy mochaccino, man! Look at that. Like every entry that I had today was incredible. It almost kind of feels like I knew where the bottom is.
Order filled.
Oh yeah, I've got to walk away again. Is that what it is? All right, all right, all right. Is that what you want? All right, walk away, and we're gonna see the market try to bounce again. All right, I'm back. I'm back. If you guys are having a lot of fun here, having a great time, guys, getting a little bit of a motivation, please take a moment to smash the like, everybody. Subscribe as well if you are new. And hit that notification bell as well. Thank you, guys.
Order filled. Order filled.
Yeah, I think we're getting pretty close to some heavy resistance zone.
Order filled.
Smelling orders. Alright guys, I am going to close my
Order
position,
filled.
just flatten everything, so I don't have any open positions right now. Everything's closed. Now I'm gonna have to wait for the markets to see what it wants to do. We got some heavy resistance here at 961. 961 seems to be a very key level. That market, I don't know if it's got what it takes to try to push over 961 right at this level. So we're gonna have to wait and see. Well, look at that, guys. Australia job, June job increased by 1.8% month to month. That's good for Australia. RBNZ is that New Zealand called Conway to discuss tariff on July 24th. This tariff news, I think we're gonna have to see what Trump comes out with. So far, there's a lot of uncertainties in the market, guys. It's pretty risky. I think it would be a mistake, at least for me, try to hold on to my trade any longer than it really needs to be. Probably the scalping would be the way to go temporarily. Where's my trading view? My trading view. Oh, man, this market is just incredible. ES is already at, sorry, the SPY is already at 6280. Sorry, not 6280. ES is at 625. That's where the ES is. Sorry, the SPY is. Incredible push to the upside. Where's the other one? Apple. Nothing there. Nvidia, Tesla, Microsoft, Meta, Netflix. We have Nectar's earning coming out on the 16th. That's 2 weeks from today. I thought we had Nvidia earnings come out too pretty soon. Let's take a look at the one day chart. There we go. We are getting, it's on August 26th. Apple earning coming out on the last day of July, approximately, and Tesla earning coming out in 2 weeks from today. So yeah, I think the market is really going to move. We've got earnings. Like I said, I think at the end of the day, the real catalyst is going to be the earnings. No matter how the market thinks how bad the economy is going to be, because maybe we have a lot of uncertainties in front of the tariff. If the earnings come out okay, then everything will be okay, really. So I think earnings will be the catalyst, but we have a lot of extension. Like, it's way too overbought right now. It is extreme overbought across the board. Apple a little less, but just take a look at Nvidia. It's extremely overbought, and Tesla, well, not really Tesla. Tesla is actually down. Microsoft way up there. Amazon pretty much the same thing. Google. So I think we really have to get some good news in front of this earnings, or else I think the market's not gonna like that. So I think the okay earnings is not gonna be okay for the market. I think that's obviously something that we have to consider. And also the guidance for the next 6 months is going to be crucial. If they lower their guidance on this mega cap stocks, I think we have a problem. The VIX is what I'm looking at. The VIX, the last time we checked, the VIX was at $16. And we said we get a bounce, a little bit of a bounce from that 16 level area. Now we are sitting at 16. Oh, we're sitting at 17.48, so all right. The market kind of choppy now. Somebody did actually mention about the market may chop around in the zone. Maybe that could be it. You know, we may chop around in the zone for a little while before it starts to get to move. Honestly, I don't know in which direction it wants to move, but it almost kind of feel like, you know, if I had to do a little guess for myself, I'm leaning more to the downside, really. Maybe you try to retest the 833 level. We may try to get some bounce, but then this bounce may not hold, and we get another pullback down into this 888, 836 zone. So maybe we try to pull back in this zone, and we start to chop around in this area, and then London market may give us a little bit of a direction to move, I guess. I'll leave it here. I'll leave this drawing here just in case the market starts to pull back in this zone. But this is going to get very important. And if this level doesn't hold it, I think we have all the way down. This is not going to be good. So yeah, I think the market will have to try and hold this area at 900. I think 900 is going to be critical. If we can't hold this 900, then I think we have a big problem. The market is already pulling back here, half a point. The crude oil is down about 1.6. Gold is down about 0.5. So nothing is really looking that good. Everything is just literally red at the moment. Very interesting, guys. It's gonna be a very volatile. It just really kind of feel like very volatile into tomorrow morning. We're gonna see a lot of swings up and down. And that's going to be a big swings into tomorrow. K-Spec 2001. Right, I mean, I agree with you. I agree. Small bounce in the gold JC trades. And VS stairs up, elevators down. Yeah, elevators down pretty significantly, though. J Kim, what is up, bro? All right, before I end the stream, I'm gonna do a little giveaway on my Discord, just so you guys know. Just check out the giveaway channel on our Discord. I'm gonna do a little call out here. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really sure what the reason is. Just one moment, everybody. I am trying to get the setup here as we speak. All right, guys, there we go. I'm gonna use that. All right, there we go. There we go, guys. Go check out my Discord. And let's get that going. Am I on any of the trade? I don't think so. There we go. I closed all my positions. I'm out of all of my trades. Guys, if you guys are having a lot of fun tonight, please take a moment to smash the like, everybody, and subscribe as well. Where's the video? Sorry guys, looks like the link got expired. All right, guys, the market it's kind of like trying to digest this big pullback here. We just literally pulled back about 80 points, so I think the market is trying to digest what just really happened. So we're gonna have to leave the market to do its thing for now. I'm gonna have to, I guess, call it a day and come back tomorrow during the pre-market. I will call out the winner, guys. I put down information about the giveaway, so just take a look on our Discord, and I will call out the winner here a little bit later tonight, probably in like 2-3 hours from right now. So guys, go ahead and follow the instruction. I wanted to thank you everybody for being here as well tonight, guys. You guys truly mean a lot to this channel, including myself. Everybody, thank you for being here today. It was a lot of fun. A lot of great trades tonight, guys. I hope you guys made a good trades as well. Definitely a good night. Definitely a good day. Hopefully we come back tomorrow stronger. I will be coming back during the pre-market session at about 7:30. I would say 7:30 a.m. Eastern time in the morning to trade the London session and the pre-market too. So everybody have a great night, guys. God bless everybody. Have a great rest of the day. Take care. We'll see you guys back tomorrow during the pre-market. Thank you. Peace out, everybody. Jaboni, Fiber, Charles, Austin, Mr. Jones, Big Med. Thank you guys. Have a great night. Bye-bye.